Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you all to our fifth session of Fire Talk by TAM Enterprise. Joining us today is Mr. Nikunj Panchal. He currently serves as a manager at SRM Innovation and Incubation Center and SRM Fabrication-LAB. He is also the founder of Aura Labs SIIC. He has worked as a leader in various teams during his college days as a mechatronic engineer and won laurels on behalf of SRMIST. He has won numerous accolades like the Innovator Award by Bazaar in 2014 and Best Economical Award for Robocon 2014. His presence was appreciated as a chief guest at the National Workshop on Robotics and Automation and at the Hyperloop Design Weekend at Texas Agriculture and Mechanical University. He has one publication and one patent under his belt with regard to Voice Interactive Kinetic Interface. Mr. Nikunj has also shared journey with two successful startups of SRM Alumni. I now request Sir to enrich us with his talk on journey of hustler and also share his critical insights with us. So please.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ayush. First of all, I'd like to thank TAM Enterprise for inviting me and sharing my experience and my journey. And special thanks to Nakul Malhotra sir, who invited us to share the learning what we have got so far. So, as I choose a topic like as a journey as a hustler, so I'll be sharing my like from the starting how started my life and how it got done and how it gave me the motivation to contribute into the student community and create ecosystem of startup innovators. Okay. And also there will be I'll be happy if you can quickly keep giving comments and the feedback if I ask some questions, because it will be really great and I can orient my talk according to your need, like what you want to hear from me. And the complete session you can take as a one of the learning kind of you by my journey you can find out what could be helpful for you and can bring in your practice, because I'm not going to use not going to share some tools or specific solution what can help you, but I can tell you like how it has helped me out and see if it fits for you. Okay, so Ayush, let's start. Shall we start that presentation?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay, thank you. So I'll share the screen now. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible now.
Okay.
Right now it is totally blank. Yeah, it is visible now.
Okay. So the topic I chose, the journey of hustler. I feel like the from starting from my life, I has treated me is like a hustling kind of thing. Like from starting, like the day when I started anywhere, and so I chose okay, fine. Let me be the hustler and share my story as being a hustler, how it went. So before that, as I told you that just keep a perspective what you want to learn out of this, because this might look like my story as an entire chain, but it might not be if you see as your learning objective very clear. Make sure like you have something in your mind which you want to learn. Definitely, I'll try to answer it last if I have not covered in this part, and definitely you can always write in the comment section and you can ask me. Okay, so my journey started from north to south. This is the biggest change which I had happened with me. I am from normal family, middle class family, and not that background. What I see now here, the perspective what I used to see when I was in and I was there, and now it's totally different. Nothing is matching now, and but this only helped me to bring it up the real skills or spirit in me. So when I was in my hometown, I never had the friends who talk about the new stuff, new technology. Their friends were only talking about the bad stuff like, okay, this is not happening, parents are not giving money, or going out and chilling out, something. That talk was happening. And from the culture here, where every day new technology they are talking, new stuff want to build up, that talk started. So when I was in my school days, from that itself, I was a person who like would say like who believed the people and just follow them blindly, and I found it that was very wrong what I did. But my journey went like that. Like I have trusted my friends, I have trusted my seniors, or I have trusted my parents, or I have trusted my family members. Whatever they say, I used to obey them. And I found sometime like I really regret about that stuff that I could have, but nothing could be done at the time. But the perspective what I'm having now, that was totally different at the time what I had. And I used to always, any problem comes, I used to go to my relatives, friends, or somebody to solve it out. I don't take risk on my side, and I directly follow what people ask me. Like when I started after 12th class to join one of the coaching institute, I just blindly follow one of my friend and just went over there. Like that's when, like, see the how silly decision I made. I never knew that what gonna happen. And even trust me, like when I was in 12th class, I never knew that I have to join any engineering college or anything. I was not having any kind of clear vision at all. But God grace, it helped me later on how it went. Then I went to coaching institute. I took 1 year break, and I went there and learned a lot of skills. And what I could find that only the best institute we can be part of, or as a SRM was one of that which was in my mind, and VIT and other colleges. And yeah, if you put the good efforts, you might end up in IIT Madras, IIT specialist. But it didn't happen with me when I started. But anyways, then that's where story started, that I have begin from coaching institute. I go to it, and then I fall into one of the decision making. Like I had one options to join one of the NIT, and to join either in the one of the local college in my hometown itself, and like near to my hometown, and to come all the way to South India. So I chose the decision to come in South India. So I thought like that will give me the complete perspective, new perspective, and will give me the new learnings and all. So this what happened with me. But everything was happening was totally new. So I was hustling from that day only. The actual learning started from me. Whenever I used to find anything, like it was so very challenging for me because I'm from Hindi medium background. The moment I landed in Chennai, like after stepping out from the railway station, actually, trust me, like I even the railway station, like train I boarded first time at the time when I came in there. So see that how much the narrow vision was there with me. So when I came here, I landed in the Chennai, and then I was coming out and trying to speak to the people. I want to reach to SRM Potheri. Like it's a very tough, and somehow one person came and managed somehow my Hindi and his little bit Hindi, broken Hindi kind of, and I land up in SRM, came here and got admission and all the processes done, all that. So that's when the SRM channel started, and yeah, from then all things crazy, all things were crazy. Like it looked like I didn't have much things to learn when initial days, but from the starting it was like kicking me only. Okay, Nikunj, now first you have to speak in English, because that's the big challenge you have. Like you have good friends who doesn't know Hindi, who speaks only English. So learn English, learn Tamil, and that's when you can start. So that way the journey started. God grace, I have good friends during my first years, and who helped me to become what I am today. And right resources, right time, right support came. And it's all like connecting dots. Who knows what God has planned for you? And for me, like he had my special plan, I felt. So this was the one thing. And second thing what started in my college days, like in my first year, like in my class though, everybody was talking about new stuff. I was in first year, first semester, and everything was very inspiring me. Every day the stuff what I see, or what I hear from my friends or my classmates, it's was very like a kind of inspirational kind of, and also motivating me. Even I'll be doing one day, like that way it was happening. I said no, I cannot wait that much till that time. Let me start right away. And what I did, I have luckily you get the rich friends in SRM. So all the classmates were rich. When I said that I want to start something small club, it's named as a Mactory. We said mechanical victory kind of, so I named as a Mactory. And then when I said to the people that I have something, this kind of thing I want to build up and all, the big things I spoke. And then after collecting the money from everybody, we collected around 1500 rupees and made first project. And the first project was this. Looks very silly, and I thought this is a brilliant idea, brilliant solution, and created this, and this has been helped me to win the first award, and that have given me another kick. So the first achievements helped me to get to another project. And every time like I become more and more selfish, and I started bringing more money inside with the friends. And then I built the second prototype, this. And this become an ATV, which is very silly. Now it looks like very silly. Oh, four motors, four wheels, and I was crazy. because it's running. Like when I'm pressing the button front and back, it was running, and that gave me the different kick altogether, and I was so excited. And that gave me another motivation. Okay, now I'm become genius. Now I can host an event on this. I have conducted a competition for my people, friends, who can come with this kind of board and can fight and all. That's when started this event. The Arush gave me the opportunity that, okay, Nikunj, you can do this, so why don't you host the program? We end up hosting this program, and you see the black is a track where people have to go, and everywhere the downside, this and all, these are the some challenges while riding the car, like riding the boat. So this was the journey started. So this gave me really good experience. But the next story has changed my entire life. Join SRM to Robocon. That's when my actual learning started. My own learning, what I was thinking, it's always gone into possibility. I was thinking like whatever I'm thinking, whatever I want to build it, it's gonna work. This will be working, and I can do anything out of it, whatever I want. But it was not true, and that is guided by my team Robocon. My seniors, my juniors, my friends who are working with me, they all had me to clear my vision, the blurriness to be clear, and make the right decision and right things. And I learned in the working the team building, or working the team. I learned in the assignment Robocon only, like how to be part of the team. You must be the first good team player, then you can build a team. That also happened with me. I got chance to make my own team as well. But first, you need to be best team player, so that you can understand the your boss, your seniors, your friends. You need to convince everybody. There, you need the must best salesman kind of. You need to skill. You need to sell your stuff every day. Convince them to do what you want. So, but the starting from the being a great team player, and that's what happened in Robocon team. They taught me from starting from all the skills what I required, like mechanical kind of thing, electronic stuff kind of, assembling the robots, assembling the things, and fighting for the competition. The when you have a deadline, when you have the project output like best, like efficient best, you get judged or big like results, then you will be driven with different perspective at all together. We are trying to bring up so many innovation practices inside, so that we can come up with a more and more efficient robot out of it. And it's like, trust me, this is kind of more kind of addiction. Like we were working day and night. Never, I don't know, last months before the competition we slept or not properly, but day or night we were just working. So that's when that Robocon has given me the first kick, and this happened in 2011. And 2011, that kind of learning got it really blessed. That's when I happened to see this movie. I never watched any Hollywood movie when I was in hometown. But after coming here, I was watching and I saw this guy. And I went crazy with my friend Simran Pal Singh. And we both were like, oh God, we need to build this robot. And he was Javas, and we cannot copy exactly, and we cannot make as it is. But in Robocon, that they have given me the good experience. Like I can imagine the real stuff which I can build it. I have the skills limited with my limited software or things, but with that, what I can make it up, that kind of visualization that it has given me. So that has helped me to create one robot, which is not that great, but year 2012, that is a surprising point. When you are in second year, and I have made something like this, just see this. It's talking to me. This machine talks to us. See there, I'm going to speak something. Please define my operation code. Military mode. Start military mode. Exoskeleton mode. Start serial. See this. So is my friend like the robot is somewhere else, but the thing is not about the making the real product what we get, but we got chance to solve some problem with our limited skills, which is good thing. You should try in your first year, second year, something like this. Like you build some stuff, connect to the machines, and this has feature of giving the what my friend is saying now, which is measuring the brain parameters of the pilot. And this EEG sensor is connected to the lab view by Bluetooth. So next we have not only this sensor and temperature sensor over here to measure the temperature and pulse of the pilot. Yeah. So not only the making the robot to talk. So not only robot to talk, so add up some features which could be as an application oriented in future. What we thought when we build up, okay, this robot could be used in the place where fire, like fire extinguisher, or where it got fire and people cannot enter there, we can send the robot and do it. There are so many robot practices like uh, some chemicals which we cannot go and touch it. So with the help of robot, we can do it. Something we just thought it. It's all silly, but now I see like it has really good applications if we could have divided it right way. But the best part, what happened? We got chance to learn in second year, and that has given the day by day good vision about it. And I have used one of every part of this robot some or other way. You see the EEG sensor, the first part what we said, we used to keep the EEG sensor on the head to just to get the real-time data, like how calm I'm feeling, how what is my like a focus level and all. And this data helped me to in future, this data helped me to create something out of this data, to either give a command that when I'm focused, so my robot goes forward, or when I'm not focused, robot should do something kind of thing. Like this is like just to understand the behavior of the person. Then this started. So I started with Robocon, joined my own project, Wiki, and then started the Aura Lab. This is where the new idea has come. So every time the idea was keep growing. Like started Mectory, just one small injection kind of thing, stuff and all. We made some small robot, ATV kind of thing and all. We were thinking it's big. Then I went to Robocon, fighting with the competition, trying to win the award. And still I was thinking big. That was not enough. Then we went to make our own product, like a Wiki Voice Interactive Kinetic Interface, to make some good robot for us, our applications, who can do what we want. We used to say to the robot, hey Wiki, I'm feeling bored. Can you play something for me? And Wiki, can you switch on my home lights? Like this, see this.
Friends, now Wiki is a smart house mode in which it will control the lights through voice commands. Wiki, switch on the light.
Light switching observed.
Wiki, switch off the light.
Light switching off, sir.
So yeah, this is what happened. So when I came to Aura Lab, so one good learning what it has given me, like with your skills, how you can contribute back to society. Think about that. So that kind of learning given by Aura Lab. I was always thinking that whatever I'm having learning, how I can make sure that people around me get benefit out of it. The skill what I had, I learned something, practice in my laboratory by making my own project and all, how I can transfer to my friends, and with the friends collaboration, how I can create some good solutions. So when Aura Lab started, so one of the part what I showed you just now, light switching on, sir, like it's saying, right? That part I thought to build up first. That's my home automation module. I thought, let me create a consumer electronics. I used to say like this, like that to start with a small product where we, like people will be more happy if something get connected to their mobile phones. I felt very happy when the first time Bluetooth speaker came to my hand. I was surprised, something gonna work without wires. Like that's something crazy, right? And that has happened with me. So I thought if this can happen with me, I'm sure many people will be loving this. They want to connect their home devices, everything online, and see the stuff what they want to look. Yeah, that this was crazy, but yeah, I thought about that. And with my team, we started building up the products, and we totally focused on consumer electronics, like, and consumer hardware kind of like, and we were going out and talking to the customers. And really we have done so many surveys which gave us data that, see, when we went to supermarket, we asked them, sir, what kind of problem you are facing, how we can help you to make your business more efficient. This guy said, I have the issue that the trolley what I am having, can you make it digitalized? Can you do something where the trolley has all the features and it doesn't need to come to POS counter? The point of sale counter is so crowded, people get, because of that, sometimes people don't come. So can you do something out of it? Then we got the idea, okay, fine, let's create smart trolley. Then when we went to the hotel, we asked, what is the problem you face? Then hotel guys give feedback. My menu is the big issue. I'm every day upgrading, but I cannot every time reprint the menu how people want. Can I do something out of it? Then idea came, no, let's create a menu. Like let's create a digital menu and keep on the table. Like something out of this, just seriously idea I'm just giving you. But this all we were doing in Aura Lab time. That's the only vision we had. Let's create a model where, with the help of students, how we can create socially impactable projects and products and give it to the customers whoever wanted it, and with a very minimal cost. That was the only intention. Like and we used to go to industry as well. Industry also gave us a good projects as well. But when we used to go to industry, why they choose it? There should be some reason, right? And the only reason what I could feel at the time, that students are more creative than the regular employees. And I gave chance to the my people, like with the help of my students, we can create a good solution out of it. So some of the students like who are doing like the designing part and also I choose based on them. I choose the projects which is relevant to this field and brought them here. So this all happened and started in Aura Labs. Then again, this was not enough for me. Next went this. This is where I never knew that I'll start from Mectrine, I'll end up here. This is my journey based learning happened to me. I'm not kidding. Like nothing is planned from starting the day when I left from my hometown and reaching here. Nothing was planned. Everything was just happening. Happening is like this all process was like pre-planned by God or somebody. Like everything was happening. So I'll end up on this. So this is the biggest dream what I ever had. And to achieve this, I have given my everything, whatever I could. And I don't know how many of aware of this, but from the starting how it went and now it's totally crazy, up and down. It's a roller coaster journey. But anyway, I'll share with my experience. But the learning part is this: like, see, the Mactree of being a part of the starting the own host and being part of the Robocon lab, and then making our own project, starting the Aura lab, ending on this. But you see, the one thing, my behavior is always constant. My behavior was to do innovation, to create, inspire my friends, my fellow, my students, and or whosoever who wants to build up, inspire them to do innovation, and how I can help them to do commercialization. So that was the only intention when, and this thing when I joined in 2015, it was very very like the starting stage. Now I have some, when I was making the presentation, I was just looking into my old scripts and all the presentations which I had in 2015. Like it looks like, oh wow, that is a great plan, but I have over planned in my, like I want to achieve everything in very short time. Then but later down the line I understood that it's not overnight, one night work. It's needs time. If something goes permanent, it needs really good time. If you give the good time, everything will gonna happen the way you want it, but it will not happen overnight. And this was happened with me. Luckily I was passionate about this and had some patience to wait for the result to come. It's like not like okay, I started tomorrow still have one result. No, it didn't happen with me. But yeah, but it has given me great learning. The every day the learning curve was totally different than the student community what I was doing. In Aura Lab, I was most of the time interacting with the students only. But when I came here, I'm interacting with the organization and the professional people who want everything in professionalism. Nothing, no compromise here. Once you come in the organization who has lots of hope from you or expectation from you, you cannot do anything which is just like a student do. Like, okay, just do it and give it. No, it should be well documented, well researched, well everything. They have so much scales to measure your thing, what you're speaking. But yeah, but luckily everything went good. And the only two dreams I had, that is innovation center, incubation center. And I did good study in first of my joining year. I used to interact with my friends or my students, and I used to go to different classrooms and go and talk to the people. Can you tell me, like, what are the facility you require which can motivate you to come out from your comfort zone? Because many times when I go to student, they complain, sir, I want to do it, but I don't have this kind of facility. Sir, I want to do it, but I don't have this. Sir, I want to do it, but they have all excuses, and that excuse become my like complimentary, because this is what I want to hear from them. Like, this is the problem they're saying, and I was so blessed that thank you so much for giving me these all problems on me, and so I can sort it out. That's when the idea of FabLab came. I don't know how many of you are aware of it, but I'll show you the quick video about that. But the idea of FabLab came in the time, okay, let's create a centralized space for our students, like a Java Green, how it is there for the cafe, like for all the things, what you want to eat, you go there. Same way, the FabLab can be a technical hangout space for all the techies who want to create stuff and want to build, who want to connect with the good people. That could be FabLab. So that's when the FabLab idea came. And FabLab, after the FabLab, it's not ending, because FabLab is more like innovator kind of people go and build the stuff over there. How about the commercialization part? So then we create an incubation center. And After creating Incubation Center, we realized that our students are engineering students. They never get chance to expose to the business tools. Then we started so many business-related activities. So that's when like complete ecosystem got built up. Like started from innovation, making something, going to the market, teaching them. Like it's a big loop, big loop, big loop. Which I'll do definitely next time whenever we get chance. I'll tell more about the Innovation Incubation Center, what we do. But I'll just quick the video about the Incubation Center, Innovation Center. Just have a look at this.
About 400 students have been participating in international competitions where they need to design, develop, and demonstrate their products. Fab Lab has a state-of-the-art equipment where precocious projects can be engineered into reality. This co-working space has created a lot of interest among the student community to realize and achieve their dreams together.
Welcome to the Fab Lab. This is where we introduce you to your new partner in your innovation, the machines, which works 24/7, 365 days for you. If you have some idea, you feel the world should use it, this is the way you should build it. So what are you waiting for? Let's get into it. The idea of creating a single multi-purpose workspace for all engineering students has come to us in year 2016, and that's when the Fab Lab started. It took 2 years to build it, and now we have inaugurated the Fab Lab in this year. Fab Lab is spread all across 20,000 square feet and 6,000 square feet build area. Fab Lab is equipped with 30 plus heavy-duty machineries, 100 plus small machines, and thousands of consumables and inventory items.
So you see that like the video, like what I play, like it looks like it's a final output product what has built up, but it's nothing. It's at least 3 years of very different tough period. We can see 2018 it got ready, and when I joined 2015, and it has Fab Lab has seen the two natural disaster, which is like crazily, like it has every time stop work of Fab Lab. Like you might be aware of the Varda had come and the flood had come. Both the years the Fab Lab work was in the stage of starting, and both the times something went wrong. I had some photos, but I thought to add here, but anyway, I'll do it sometime later for you. But yeah, what I want to share that how we begin and how I brought it here. And every time the only thought process what I had and what director sir had is only to help our students to bring up the real mindset what requires as an engineer. So that's the only perspective. And also I really want to thank here our director sir. I'll be telling that you need to have right people right time. So for me as a blessing, or what is it, like I'm blessed that I'm having like sir, that ENT sir, Muthumi Children sir, who has always helped me from starting, the way when it started, and he felt that I can do it, and he gave me the opportunity, which is really big thing, to get trust from the senior management and everything. Only sir only did it. I was just like doing on the ground floor, ground stage kind of, but everything, like all the approvals, everything done by sir only. Without his effort or his vision, nothing could have done. So that's one part what I want to share. What I say. Okay, before jumping onto this, so I don't know how many of you are aware of the incubation center facility what we have created. Okay, let me give you that insight at the last of the session. If you have some query, I'll go on that. But yeah, let me jump into the part where I want to help you to create a mindset of being an entrepreneur and being as a great observer. That's very important. So, okay, I'm sure all of you will looking at this screen, and now it's awesome day, and this is evening time, it's next time, and tea also there. But don't try to eat this now. But what I'm going to bring in the picture, like you and me, one day one guy also was looking into it, but this guy was not in excess of getting this kind of menu vada. So what he did, he has created one good solution, and to create like vada anywhere remotely. Like we all just say, oh, not possible. Like say I'm still complaining myself that I am not able to eat samosa, and this because of the post COVID now situation not yet got normal, but I miss my samosa. I want to eat samosa, but I don't get it. But let's see, I'm not doing anything. But what this guy did it, he thought this is a big problem. He thought he's not the only one who's facing this issue, and he has went one step ahead and created this wonderful solution. How many of you used it? Isn't it crazy? Very simple idea. Very simple. Nobody has made it. And now you can make vada at your own. Anytime. I love this idea when he saw that. Then I take this example every time any presentation because I have seen this, but never this. I've seen this and just stopped here. But this guy. So what it shows, what actual learning it giving is see the problem as an opportunity, because he took the advantage. Oh yes, this is a great thing, I found this problem, let me create a solution and he jump into that. So that's what happens like when you start something kind of this. So some people have the different perspective. I don't know how many still see this as a complaint. Hey yeah, I'm not getting it. But see this guy, this attitude you should bring from starting. If you don't have this attitude, I don't know how much you can get succeed in any part of your life. It doesn't matter are you employer or employee or being a part of some community, but you must have one, like every problem has one or other thing, like either solution or something like which you should look, and that could come if you have the real lens as the observer, and then only it will come out. Look at all the problem as an opportunity. You must be proud of being blessed with the great problems. Please be proud of it, because this is the problem where you get chance to fix it, right? So, and who knows that any problem could be a $1 billion problem, and you don't know at all. See the everything in the starting from the anywhere. You see the Google, Uber, everybody is now become $1 billion because they saw the problem as an opportunity, not complaining. Yeah, shit, yeah, this hotel guy is so far. He cannot come and deliver me food. Why asking extra 30 rupees? And why my the cab driver, because earlier days we used to call and book the cab, why he's not coming at my location, and why I need to tell him this, why he's not understanding that there's a pawn shop and take the left turn and come inside. This all used to happen, right? But we just complain and we left it. We never put real attention. But some people, genius people out there, they put full attention. Oh god, I found this problem, I gonna make good solution out of it. And that's when the wonder happened. So yeah. So next thing is this. Don't don't be like always in a hurry to find some problem out of it. Like every time you cannot find the problem. Like you cannot say, hey, I don't want to read. So that's a problem. That's a problem. So you cannot make any solution. You cannot put something that one cheap, and that might come in future, but something like I cannot read. That's my problem. So, but how you can make efficient, that could be always talk about. How I can make efficient that I can rate, how I can make efficient process that I can make delivery very easy, how I can make any efficient process that IRCTC earlier on the counter I'm going and booking my ticket, and how I can make efficient to web portal and make it efficient. So people say that inefficiency in any system, it's the biggest employer of ever. People say like biggest employees like TCS, Infosys, and Tesla, and blah 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 blah. But the actual life is see as the biggest employees inefficiency, who are given a big job to the Google, Uber. See the $1 billion unicorns. They become the because of this inefficient employer. He's a big guy, big shot. So you should always pray him and get systems done on that. So I was giving you example like IRCTC, Ola, Zomato, Swiggy, Flipkart, Paytm, all have done this only. They made the process very efficient. They see the problem and create a wonderful solution. And this is what happened here. Okay, so now I want to just take you to one very quick example, like the people behavior got changed. And what happened when people behavior got changed? People had a behavior where people started something like earlier they used to go to railway counters and get ticket done, and then they started with suddenly ISCTs came with the one idea that I will create the web portal, and people can come on board from there and they can log in and then they can book the ticket. So A behavior was like people were going into the counter, and B behavior become the people going to online and booking that. So what happened? So who got benefit out of it? Like, what do you think? A was earlier behavior, right? When Uber was there in the picture, before the Uber, we were having the, like in Chennai we get a fast track. We used to call the people and they used to come and board and we used to go. Now we use B behavior where we book the we download the app and we book the cab and nobody knew who is coming and all. A behavior we very tough to trust the person who is coming, how the driver skills and all. Now B is the behavior got changed. Now we can see about the driver, how many rides he have done, how fast he drives, what people think about him. What happened in between? This is the gold mine. Your solution. Think about anything. A to B transition happens, or A to B behavior got changed, or A to B efficiency increase. You become the gold mine over there. Think about something which is relevant to this. I want to give just one punch only. I didn't take completely on this session, but think about that. How you can make efficient process, how you can create solution out of it. Once you do that, you become a gold mine. And this happens, A to B behavior. And this happened to everybody. Every unicorn if you see, they have done this process. And they, because of the B behavior transition, they become gold mine. Let's go to next. Your purpose should not be anything other than to find a real problem which is worth solving. If you do this, that's it. If you have given enough time of 6 months, 1 year, just to identify the right problem, you have spoken to the people that is it problem, are you facing it? Like any kind of survey, talk to them, become the best friend of them, go and do chit chat with them and give them part. If not a party, some kind of thing where exchange happens, where they tell you, hey guys, listen, yeah, this is the big problem what I face. This is what I did when I started 2015. I used to talk to them. I used to go Java and randomly sit and sit. People, couple are sitting, who's are sitting, I don't bother about it and go and sit with them. Guys, what are you doing, guys? Like, how's your college life going on? And I'll just start something, and I got nice kick also, but that's the second story. But I'm saying that just go and interact with them, try to become a friend, so that they can share actual problem what they are facing, and see how you can fit in with your skills and create wonders out of it. So that's it. You should spend more time on this. You must have learning attitude. Without this, nothing is possible. Because everywhere, every step gonna give you very nice kick. Every day you'll wake up in tight sleep, you're gonna get it. A tug. Like, just think about that. That with that thing, you wanna fall down and stop working, or you wanna learn out of it and go ahead. If you do this, you will go further. Because you cannot complain that your boss is not good. You cannot complain this is not happening right way what I wanted. Like, this is lots of things, right? But your learning attitude could change everything, and you can do wonders. You should be the great observer. See the stuff in the perspective as observer. See the stuff. I'm telling you, like, you ride the bike. See, like, if you feel like, okay, engine is making sound, what I can do here? Like, if you're observer, then only you can see that. How many of your time you notice when you start planning to buy some bike or something, you start searching for lots of stuff because you at the time only become observer. Did you ever notice when you want to buy a car, you see all the cars very nicely. Even you go and touch the things. Especially when you design the car, definitely you're gonna do it. Because I have done it. When I used to design the car, any car if I see, I just put what I say, oh wow, why they choose this kind of headlight? And why they give such a nice curve? And why it happened? You become observer. And it's very tough behavior which to bring in. Because there are lots of useless information we see that the being observer attitude is day by day is going down. Nobody is such observer what you should be. That's a great observer skills, you must have it. Think about it. Bring it something. It will come with the practice. Think about it. Do with the things what you're doing every day. Become an observer. Even writing an email, I'm just an example. When you want to write an email, why don't you observe like what people have already wrote it before for the same context what you want to write it? I don't know. After that, you might be hitting 10 to 20 sites and you will get, wow, I never thought about this line. Oh, this is the way we should write it. Yes, you should, because now you become observer. Everywhere you can practice that. The way you want to wear the shoe, the way you want to dress up yourself, become an observer. See the people how they're doing it. Sometimes you can learn from them, or you can create your own style. That's also possible. But become an observer first, right? You should not end up doing something which is very older transition, older side, because you are not a good observer, not good hunter. That's when the problem might arise. Think about that. You must collaborate with the people. That's very much required. Not only the people, collaborate with the people, collaborate with the organization, collaborate for your project development, anything. But you must do that. What it shows, it looks very simple. Okay, I will collaborate, I'll partner with the people. But the toughest part is you have the attitude to share your stuff openly and having attitude to get things openly. And when this get open up, you create a very good platform where all things are equal level and you start sharing. This is what happens when you become collaborative. Third thing, make right connections. This is very important. The way where what I have reached, or I have not reached whatever I was supposed to be, but I'm telling you the journey, what so far also happened. This would have never happened if I don't have the right people connection or right people who would have helped me out. You needed in your journey, every time you needed right people who can guide you, who can connect you, who will mentor you. Make the right connections. The party side is something different, and real friends who can help you to grow, they are totally different. And you need to have that in your life, definitely. I'm kind of accelerator. This is my attitude. If any, like I think if I'm in my car, if I'm journey car, I'm an accelerator. I need the right steering with the right brakes. I can do wonders. That I have felt it. Like I'm not a kind of steering guy. I'm not a kind of brake guy. Like like there's a team, part of the team, 3 members can be there. The one is like accelerator. It's just want to go further. He doesn't see any hurdles are there or not. It's want to go. But there must be one steering guy, okay, to orient the accelerator, orientation. And one brake guy. No, this is not the way you're gonna go. This is a hill. If you go further, then you will die. You're gonna jump into that. But your brake should be there. Like you need this kind of people. And I felt myself as accelerator. And it's not about only setting up the incubation center. I see any problem and I can solve it. I got that kind of that's behavior change happened for me. And every problem what I solve, I become an accelerator. I become a good team player and become an accelerator. And if we have a good combination of steering and brakes, I do wonders. So my journey entire life on this, I got fell nicely, very nicely. If you see from starting, I said very easily, the factory I met the board and all. It's very funny stuff. I was not having a drilling machine to drill it. Because I went to shop to buy, they said 2,000 rupees machine. I said, what? What if like 2,000? Who will pay for this? Because I have just 1,500 rupees. Then what I used to do? I used to go to the shops, carpentry shops, and Anna, please, can I make it drill? Then he used to give me this kind of drill, manual drill. I used to drill it and come back. And after reaching home, I realized, oh God, I missed to drill on this. You see this? This all things will be happening. And how you manage that's gonna happen. Every story I showed you very simple, right? Even Robocon I made it. Robocon, we made more than 10 robots, and 9 robots got failed. Only 10th one worked. If 9 failure were not there, the 10th one best would have never come at all. Had failure, had learning with that, and made the new better and better. My perspective then and now totally got changed. Earlier I used to see stuff with with a doubt that it's possible or not. Now I see stuff, oh yes, definitely possible. If you have the right kind of structure, right kind of process, definitely possible. Then I have created now myself as a good purpose. Okay, this is where I want to go, yeah. This is the way I want to grow myself. This way I feel like this is my life purpose. And now connecting the right people. That's the only vision I have to. I have found out that something that okay, I want to do this. But still, yeah, that journey never ends, because always you keep yourself at 1 year ahead that you want to be this. Who knows, might be less than this or more than that. But the person who want to become, you should be always away from you. Then only you can grow. So my purpose always goes like that. And I always try to connect the right people. I'll also share with you my LinkedIn profile at last to connect. Let's try to exchange the thoughts on this. So I feel like this, when right spirit and right skills get aligned, then wonders happens. You just need to connect with the right people. And you should have the good passion and spirit about that, right? then definitely the wonder happens. But the combination of these two is very important for anything or anything you want to create. Design your own destiny. Don't be dependent on the people. Just imagine like if COVID came and we are still depending on some other country to make solution, will you be able to afford that? Because they will sell in some different cost, right? But India to the decision, no, we will make our own kits to make a solution. That's a difference, right? So design your own destiny. You should be the one who should decide it. Okay, I want to build this thing. I will become this person. I want to do this. Then you can design your own destiny. Don't be dependent on the people or friends to tell you, hey Nikunj, I feel like you are good at this. Go and do this and you will become success. Okay, Nikunj, you are good at this. Go and do this and you will succeed. No, no, no. Give yourself enough time. I'm telling you, one day you will realize that everything is going good, and I still feel it because every time whatever I said you the journey, that every transition was a very bad transition. When I was leaving the factory, joining the Robocon, very bad phase because there's so much friction comes every time. But anyway, like but the destiny, like you should choose it. Like you should not be in love with your idea, and you just should not love and compromise on lots of stuff of your learning and all. This should not happen. So design your own destiny. I feel this is the end of my session. This is my last slide. I just want to convey that dream big only if you have a big desire to make it real. Because without the big desire, you cannot do anything. You can just dream it, but you have to make desire to make it real. Then wonder happen. Think about it, and thank you so much. And I'd be more than happy to help you guys if some way I can do it. And yes, incubation center is open. Our incubation center open for everybody, not only SRM. If somebody from outside SRM also looking into it, you may write me, and I'll definitely try to help out with my skills or my knowledge what I'm having. And definitely I'll definitely connect you with the right people who can help you out in future. This is the way my entire journey went. Hope I have given you the insight to what you're looking for. If not, I'll be happy to answer some queries if you have. You can post over here and you can ask something. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Okay, then fine. I'll be making one more session soon. This was just a first start what I was just trying. Let me do it one more time and one more session. At that time, we'll try to clarify more doubts if you have it. And thank you so much for your time. As I really enjoyed the sessions. Thank you so much.